Evening all, welcome to my fourth little video of what's been going on in Greece. I've got a fair bit to tell you, and it's kind of, as it's worked out, it's kind of gone into fairly nice stories and not so nice stories. So I guess working in a refugee camp, that's just kind of how it goes, but hope it's not too depressing. But we'll start off with a good one. So I did a new job today. Well, not really a new job. I have litter picked, picking trash, putting in the trash bags, as my American counterparts like to describe it as. But we were clearing one whole section the other day, and it took ages. There was so much, just huge piles of rubbish. And so we did that for most of the day, and we finished off filling 46 bin bags and 3 of those big metal dumpsters that we have here. So there was so much, lots of just, you know what, I'm not going to describe what it was. What was that? Lots of food, lots of plastic. Unfortunately, there's plastic everywhere here, which is a bit grim. And unfortunately, a few human deposits as well, which is always lovely to find. But I must say, after we finished, it did look so much better, and we did get so many people come over and say thank you for cleaning up. They really appreciated it. So that was nice. Unfortunately, there's been a few sort of sad stories and things that have happened, and just things that people have said. I went into one tent the other day, and this woman comes out and just hands me her baby, and I didn't really know what to do, and she was like, "It's too cold here. Feel like my child is ill, and this tent is not warm enough at all. What are you going to do about it?" And you're like, "Ah." So, I mean, I went back to the info desk and explained and said that we needed to either fix fix the tent, make it warmer, or move them. So that was really tough. I know it got passed on to someone else because I've been on different jobs, but I'm hoping that went down okay. The other horrible story I heard, it wasn't actually with me, but a few girls were doing a evening shift and were confronted with a few guys high on weed that were coming over with knives and cutting their arms in front of them, and apparently they just had blood all down their forearms, all down their arms. About 4 of them. I can't imagine what it must have been like for the girls on that shift, but that was really sad, and you just think, wow, they've been driven to that kind of extent. So that's been really tough, and you want to do something for them, but you're kind of limited, I suppose. One thing is nice is that you can go and talk to them. Not that it was these people, but I've been and talked to quite a few families, and that's quite nice, just to sort of understand their story a little bit, and as much as you can with such a language barrier. But I did get invited into one tent by a family who I was going to move, and they invited me in for chai, which is our equivalent of tea. I mean, it tastes like Red Bull crossed with tea. It's unreal. It's full of sugar. One girl was like, they said, "Do you want some sugar?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll have 2, please." They put 2 dessert spoons full of sugar in. It's the sweetest stuff. It tastes like syrup. But anyway, getting back to the point, it was really nice. They invited us in. We had some lovely chats, and just learned where they're from, like how long it took, where they'd come from. They'd come from Afghanistan, how long it had taken them to get here. 25 days. And I said, how? And they said, you probably shouldn't ask that. A lot of smuggling. I was like, and there was 2 adults, 3 kids, 4 kids, 3 kids. I mean, the oldest of which was maybe 6. So yeah, incredible. But they were so happy to have me in their house and explain and talk to me. So that was really nice to talk to them. And yes, that was the other one more happy story was that I mentioned maybe in my first video actually, that I moved a family into an ISO box, and one of the men there was mute, couldn't talk, and was getting really frustrated, couldn't handle the babies crying. And I heard yesterday that he's been moved into a tent nearby I'm not sure if it was by himself or with other single men, so that he's away from, not too far away from the family, but away from that trigger. So that was a really nice thing to hear. And yeah, that made me smile. Cool. I'll keep you updated. That's about it for now. Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye.